Like, what is this? Let me tell you what this is. The science around this is so crazy that I'm going to read from my New York Times bestselling book, The High Five Habit. And the first thing that I'm going to read to you is this is on page 24 of this book. The reason why you want to high five yourself in the mirror, and you're not going to say a thing, comes from research from Dr. Lawrence Katz, who's a neurobiologist and researcher at Duke University. And he studies something called neurobics. Now, neurobics is a fancy term that basically describes the fastest and easiest way to create new neural pathways and connections in your brain. And the way that you tap into neurobics is you basically take a routine activity, which for you is brushing your teeth, standing there, looking in the mirror, and then you pair it with something unexpected. Like all of a sudden high-fiving yourself. That's kind of weird. And what happens is it snaps your brain into attention. And according to Dr. Katz, this little unexpected physical movement that you're now adding to something you already do, it's like a brain fertilizer that makes a new habit encode in your brain faster. So you might be wondering, well, what's the new habit, Mel? Well, the new habit's great. It's believing in yourself. Because now let's unpack what a high five is. When you high five someone else, what are you saying? You're saying, I see you. I believe in you. Let's go. You got this. When you high five a team member, that's what you're saying. When you high five a family member, that's what you're saying. When you high five somebody on a team that just screwed up in a huddle, you're saying, shake it off. You got this. When you do this every morning in the mirror, you just activated brain fertilizer and you accelerated new wiring for a mindset that goes, I like the person in the mirror. I cheer for the person in the mirror. I believe in the person in the mirror. And it's crazy how this works. In fact, because you're probably like, okay, I kind of get that. Let me tell you something. Would you feel more inclined to create this system for yourself if you knew that this is what all the winning NBA teams do? Yep, they studied NBA teams and high fives. Let me read a little bit about that to you. For those of you that are curious, this is all in chapter 2 of the High Five Habit book. The chapter is Science Says This Works.